That's an interesting question. I don't think I could be anything other than a creative. I started my creative career as a young child, drawing and painting, and it never left me. So this is all I can do. I'm driven by designing things. It's in my soul, if you like. So I don't think I could be anything other than a creative. Well, I'll answer the second part of the question first there. Definitely integrity to a designer, especially an older designer who's been in the game a little while, is key. It's the only asset that you really have as a designer. So working for a company with integrity and maintaining your integrity as a designer is absolutely key. It's an opportunity that I didn't want to miss out on at all. So I'm very lucky to be involved in this project. Oud Essentials. Well, the backstory to oud is another really interesting story, and agarwood and the reintroduction of that species in certain areas where it's become extinct. It's on the at-risk list for several agencies like CITES, and to be involved in something which could possibly reintroduce those assets to parts of the world like Sri Lanka, where it became extinct. It's great. It's a fantastic story. There are so many aspects to the story that it's, you know, we could do an hour just sitting talking about oud and agarwood and its history. It's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. And the interesting thing is that it's still a fairly unknown quantity in the West. In the East and the Middle East, everybody knows about oud and agarwood, its history. But in the West, it's just sort of started to make its debut in fragrances, but it has so many other uses that we hope to introduce. It's an exciting time. My first introduction to oud came with fragrances. It's a fairly new ingredient in the West. In the Middle East it's been used for centuries, but it adds a depth and a richness to the fragrance which you don't get in any other form. You know, most fragrances will evaporate off your skin within an hour or two. An oud-based fragrance will stay on your skin all day. It creates a unique smell, and it just feels good on the skin, which brings me to the skincare side of oud. You know, we've all been personally testing these products that we're launching and developing for several months, and we've all found them to be fairly miraculous in their regeneration and smoothing, you know, abilities. It's been a revelation, really. And as this is the first time that these have been added to skincare products, it's very exciting. It's very exciting. Well, first off, education I think is absolutely key. People need to know what oud is, where it comes from. Like I said, it's an unknown quantity in the West. It's a slightly easier job in the Middle East and the Far East because it's been used culturally for centuries. But in the West, definitely education first, and then through a range of collaterals, advertising, marketing, seminars, TV spots, you know, just to let people know that there is an ingredient out there which does make a difference to skincare, fragrances, soaps, teas, all kinds of products that have been used in traditional Chinese medicine to great effect for a very long time. So I think that would be the main challenge, is education. It changes by the week, you know, social media, online shopping through channels like Facebook. People use YouTube to search, they use Facebook to search for products. There will be a continued increase in those channels and a decrease, I believe, in retail. I think retail will always have a space and will always be important, but I think the emphasis is far more online. So the way that we intend to market our products and distribute them will be in line with digital channels and using social media as a platform to help get people to resonate with what we're doing, you know, through stories and testimonials and, you know, real life, transparent stories, you know, how this has affected people's lives. That's the most powerful and impactful way to bring anything to market. They're all fantastic. We all love working together. We work across the globe, so you know, from England all the way through Geneva, Singapore. We're spread out. We work individually but as a team. So it's exciting. It's exciting. I love working with everybody here. They're all great. Well, firstly, I'd love people to realise, first off, that this is a real product with real benefits. That's the most important thing to me, going back to integrity. Yeah, I want people to realise that this is a real miracle substance that will, you know, affect their skin in a very positive way. That's the first thing for me. That's the most important thing, is that what we're doing will make a difference. After that, I would love to see the brand become well established in its marketplace, and for it to receive the praise that the actual product deserves. Not the packaging or the marketing or anything like that. That's not important. What is important is that people actually use the product and get real benefits from it. That's the most important thing for me, and what I would love to see happen in the next few months.